Well, hello and welcome back, everyone. Play some more Workers and Resources Soviet Republic with Max. Mack trucks. Get the GUI back on so you can see what we're doing. So I had a couple things happen off stream. This building decided to burn down, and I was like, oh yeah, I got to put in fire station somewhere. So we've got a fire station. We don't have anybody in there yet, but it's here. I think I've got these guys walking to it, don't I? No, I don't. Let's get some people walking down there. Oh, that's right. We need trucks in here first. Well, what kind of trucks do we have? We got slow, not so slow, and faster. I mean, this one's faster, but not very good. Oh, there goes another 16 grand. Oh, I guess I gotta wait for it to get powered first. Let's see. I wanted to look at... Also put in a few more other excavators, things like that, so we can have a couple of them as well. Most of them should be from the USA side, though, so a whole bunch of new things. But I would like... I might just be stuck using the trucks from the Russian side on the east, but we'll see. I haven't been able to find anything that's not the Model T, basically. These two. But maybe we'll do something different with it. We'll see. We need to get rid of these guys now, though. We've got a nice big tanker here. They got power come down here for this guy. What else did happen? Just put in a little gravel road here. Bus, bus, bus. Close holes. Open holes. Open holes. Dozers. There we go. Just those guys, huh? Interesting. I thought we had a couple dozers that were available already, but maybe not. Let's look over here and see. Nope, just the hilt. Okay. Thing's expensive. Oh, let's keep time going, right? What else are we doing here? Well, we're getting the wood industry all built up and the gravel industry. All the little pathways are all paved, you know, getting gravel paved. Concrete trucks, excavators, cranes, yep. Got a water truck there. We got a sewer truck here. Got garbage trucks here. I put a small one in here. I guess I better buy one of them. We'll let him eventually get over here. Maybe. I suppose we should put a fuel stop in here somewhere or straighten this out a bit, maybe. That looks straight. It would make more sense to go probably like this, though. And in case anybody wants to turn around there you go. Oh, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Get rid of that and that. That looks a little bad. Let's fix that. There we go. That looks a little better. Still kind of looks awful, but we can connect them two and it won't look so bad. Connect. Okay. We got rid of all this road, right? No, not yet. Get rid of that whole road. Oh, great. Now we got to get a demo office over here, I guess, because we built that and then it never, it got used somehow. No, not anymore, it didn't. It's going to sit out there and do nothing for now. Good enough. Now where's that little truck coming from? Oh, he's there. He is. He's a little confused right now. He'll be fine. I want to see how far they get before they actually run out of gas here. Besides giving me a chance to sit here and drink some coffee. So that's always a good thing. It's a hell of a drive for that little guy. Hey, and you made it. Good job. Okay. Why isn't this done yet? Yeah, you would have thought these guys got this done by now. Or are we just siphoning off too many workers into everything? That could also be a thing. There's still a ton there. I'll let you just load up because we need them. Oh, we got this fixed finally. Where was this guy? I know I've parked one here somewhere. I just gotta find him again. There you are. Yeah, now we're actually getting workers to go places, it looks like. Where are you snagging everybody for? Ah, down here. That's probably where everybody was at. Got moved down here. Meep. We got the nice storage down here. Really high prioritize this whole thing. Let's see, we'll get these ones prioritied up because I'd like to have these done. Pretty sure I had them started, but always double check, right? I think they've just got too many jobs going on right now and they're kind of getting messed up. Oh, there we go. Somebody's bringing some people in. What the hell are you doing? Okay, this one needs to go. They're messing it up too much, I think. I honestly think this whole setup's kind of got to go, and it's a pain in the butt, but we got to do it. Goodbye. Goodbye. That's going to confuse all kinds of people now. Let's grab just a vehicle depot here so I can shove them somewhere, right? Get that stop out of there. Go to here. Then we want to set all our buses here. To there. Even though we don't have any more there. Actually... Demo that, demo that. Now we gotta clean up all this garbage, don't we? I don't want to do this exactly. I probably shouldn't have done this until it was actually ready to go. But we're gonna have to demolish it all now. It's fine. Get rid of those two, this thing, these guys, this one, that little thing. We'll probably need a path of some sort over here. Let's just go from right about here over, bring it up here. I think we need to take these guys here and get rid of them too. We'll worry about putting that in a few minutes. We're not going to do it right now. Thank you for finally getting that goddamn done. Fuck, that took forever. There's our demo office. You guys working on all of that? I don't think we need that or that here anymore. We'll need a bus stop up here somewhere, but just not where we had it. That was kind of a bad spot for sure. Like this needs to be busted up too, I think. Just take her all out, it's fine. It's like they're supposed to auto search for it, but they don't seem to find the shit to demolish very easily, do they? Maybe if we turn off that. I don't know, they got one down. Let's see, we'll have to... Well, they leave behind the other footpaths, don't they, when they do it? Yeah. So we gotta make it so that we can get in there, right? This is honestly why I'm not too keen on the demolition thing. It's just a little bit janky to make it work because, like, you have to have a connection to demolish stuff, and then if you delete the one before it, then you don't have the connection no more, and it just kind of gets all messed up. You end up having to do a bunch of, you know, messing around with putting in extra footpaths and whatnot. Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely has some difficulty curve to it for sure. See, now this one doesn't have a connection because we demoed the other one on the other side of it. And like I said, it's not like it's the end of the world. It's just kind of jank. Which, trust me, I'm not against jank in my games as long as they're fun. I just like to complain about it. Yeah, I know, we don't have any workers here, you know. So we're not burning any more garbage to make money off of it. Right at this moment. Okay, then we got plenty of money. I'd like to get that substation done, though. And we can start figuring out how we want to get power down here. Interesting. That one actually did auto search and find it. I don't know why this one didn't. Maybe it's because it doesn't have explosives and so it's trying to use them. I don't know. No, because this one did. Try it without it. We don't have explosives anyways, so... And where does that bus at? You, sir. I think we'll put you on the construction buses for the moment. Let him zoom around to get this cleaned up, and then we'll worry about the rest of it in a minute. Alright, they're getting down there and getting them factory connections built and stuff. I can see that now. Okay, I think I see what's going on here that we need to fix with this. They're all trying to take the wrong damn way. Just because it's convenient for them. You can't one-way them until you do it with, like, asphalt or something, can you? Well, we can do it with bricks. We got bricks. All right, what's going on with this? Okay. This. Okay. This. Oh, they're collecting this one. Okay. Thank you. That took them forever. All right, is that all the deconstruction done now? Looks like it. How much waste have you piled up here? A decent amount. So do we force them one way in, one way out here? I think that might be the actual answer. But that takes way too goddamn long to demolish shit. It's not fun. I already had to put the resources into it. I shouldn't have to pay my time and patience to get rid of it too. Get rid of all that. Okay. I kind of like this one to be almost separate from everybody else. We just do that. That makes it a super slow connection that nobody will use, hopefully. Make sure we didn't leave any nodes down here anywhere that we don't want. No, we're good. There's one. Ideally, I only want these vehicles running back and forth here. There's this one, and there'll be a couple more emptying over here once we get workers back in here to burn trash. I think what we'll do is we'll put the bus station pump down here. That's right, this is the little baby one I got. Which is really nice because it can, like, fit right in here. Do I want to drop them off right there, though? Or move it a little further along? me just go with some free ones for now, I think. Without footpaths, you can reach it from right about there-ish. Okay, that works. We'll go across from our rail construction office here. Don't know if I'm going to want to run a path up here or not, so we'll leave a little space there. Ideally, not sure how the hell that node got there like that. That's going to have to be fixed. That's all jacked up. Not for very long, they're not using it. Let's bring it to about right there is probably good. Get rid of that little section. Yeah, it won't let me do that yet either. Till people stop using it. But I think if we just do this, this will work out a little better. Looks a little cleaner, if nothing else. Alright, dude, get the hell out of here. May have to tell this guy to stop for right now. You. Go ahead and go there at the end of this trip. Maybe I can clean up this then. Okay, now we should be able to get this thing ripped out. There we go. No white says there's somebody using this section, so I don't see anybody. Where is these people that you see? I have a feeling that there is like an invisible one there. We'll see. Give it a quick load here. Now, will you let me delete the road? All right, let's see if we can figure it out here. Vehicles. Well, it's these guys here. They're all unloading, isn't it? Probably why the damn construction house was, or the damn house was so filled up. Okay. Now, once they all get their asses out of there, we can probably rebuild this intersection. All right. Now we can do this, right? Thank you. I wonder if I even care about having the middle one be useful or not. That would probably actually work like that now. Unironically. I mean, ideally, you'd have this be one way in, one way out, but we'll get there eventually. But right now, we don't have the one-way streets, so. Okay. Now that we got this guy in, let's get some power to it. I think we'll run power poles probably here for now. Means if we ever want this to come out this way, which we will probably at some point, right? We should probably do that and then build the power poles over that. Same with this bus stop here. Now that's there if I need it later. Why? Why you gotta do that to me, game? Okay, now if we could go with a little bit less stupid looking, I'd be okay with it. Ah, it's good enough. Okay. In walking distance of everything. Perfect. I would like you guys to go here. Didn't you just say you could make it there? Okay, that's weird. I guess that's what this was for, huh? Okay, now can you get there? No. Why not? It's not that far away. No, I guess it is further than I thought. Well, in that case, let's actually maybe move these bus stops out here. So many nodes to put back together. All right, are we deciding that the road is like this and we're keeping it that way? That's a good question. I'm going to say probably. Mostly just for this section right here. I know none of you got any people or anything like that. That's fine. We're working on getting the fire trucks down there. Don't worry. Let's run it there. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Now I can figure out the bus stations here. Or do I even care to do the bus station pump thing or just have them walk to the power plant whenever we need them? Hard to say. Definitely adds complications to matters, we'll put it that way. Gotta wait for this to get done first, I guess. How much money do we have? We got enough US to do this. Where you at? Dozers. Just bulldozers, please. Give her a $5 million, 5-year, $2 million loan? Nah, I don't think so. We're just gonna let that truck slowly drive its way over here forever. He'll get here eventually. I was thinking we should do actually, though, is set up a couple of fuel stops along here somewhere. You both put them in the middle. We got one up here. And break her down into maybe thirds. Now we'll put one here. And then this guy here. Can service it up. You guys hold how much each? 64 liters. I want you to make the amazing journey. Perfect. Have at her. Got to feed that fund somehow, right? Okay, now we can fix this part here. So why don't you go here, 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 and then there. Let's see. We probably want the firehouse to be like 75%. Oops. Something like that. These guys are just sitting here anyways. Might as well get them out going. Besides, I want to get this depot out of here. Alright, before we go any further, is there any more road chunks we need to fix here? No, I think we're okay. You probably don't need to be sitting here either, so let's grab you and put you in a depot somewhere. Do I need you down here? Don't think so. But I can park you in here. And then he'll come pick up the dozers and take them places. Instead of just sitting there doing nothing. All right, so this whole industry is now built up. Damn, them things are expensive. Which is why I wanted to start hauling waste from over there. Alright, there's our first load. Nice thing about this thing is it holds a shit ton of oil. So it literally filled it up in one go. Now we just gotta see how far they can get on one tank of gas, right? Sure they can make it. Yeah, they're about half a tank so far. Grab the front runner here. Let's go ahead and demolish this guy for a second. Oh, there's nodes everywhere here. Okay. That's why it's not not correcting and connecting right. Like, what's going on here? Yeah, that looks a little better. Seems you're running out of money. Oh, yeah. You don't totally run out of money. Okay, you. We could just manually run them through once we want to add some to this for a moment. Because every time you need another ton of fuel in there, tell them to go get it. Which I will most definitely forget about. Where's some other guys at? Nope, they're there. That's definitely a long haul. But we're just going to let them run and we'll worry about it later, right? And fill this thing up and then call it good. Where? Oh my god. You all got screwed up. That's okay. Go away for a second. Okay, you have 0.9 tons of fuel. Why are you doing that? I did not say load shit there. Yeah, I shouldn't have started that drive without gas, huh? See, he magically moves again. Okay, that one actually made it the whole way, didn't it? Iron ore is going down. Steel's gonna be cheaper, baby. Now, it's probably not absolutely not worth it, but it's funny. See, like $1,200 we made there, just in them 4 little trucks going. No, just let them run. They're fine. We should probably do those, have them load up, and then have like a big waste container one come get it or something. I don't even know if we have one of them. Let's see. Go back over here for a sec. No, I think it's like the next version that we get or something. Yeah, the AKs. Maybe. Still a bunch of these guys that I don't think have. Should all be unlocked by now, though, so we'll see. We're probably looking until 27-ish or something is the next set of them, and then 28. Okay. I thought there was like a big garbage container one, though. No, I am going to want to build that over here anyways, so. Nope, there's one. Trying to find the first one on its way back here and see if it ran out of fuel yet. You definitely did. Oh, that's the bulldozer, not this guy. Not this guy. Yeah, I think he can make it over here. He's got to make it to there. I guess we'll find out. Hey, we got power. Alright, I'm going to take a 5-minute break here. I got to go take care of a few things. So give me about 5 or 10 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So I guess this road was where I was going to put the town, so I should probably put that back in here. So I can figure out what we're going to do with that. Start laying this out. Let's see. So I probably want it about, oh... it may be 400 meters or so. We're right there. I'm gonna use the same thing this way. 400 by 400 sounds like a good starting area for a town, right? There's a node hanging out here somewhere. Nope. Oh god, they're using the road. How did I do that? At least it looks okay on this side. There, we'll just give them a crossing point here somewhere. Okay, get rid of that. Now, are you going to let me do this now? Okay. Weird. I don't know why that wouldn't work earlier, but it didn't. Now it's fine, though. Okay. Now we can get rid of that section and put it in correct. Hey. All right. Now it actually looks like I want it to. Where's 400 at? How about here? Okay. Okay. That's our basic one. And we'll bisect it at about 200 here. And we have the beginnings of the town. Great. All right, my work's done for the day. I built a giant square. I'm done. The only things I'm wondering, do I want to move it up more in this area? Nah, we'll leave it there because then we got room for sewer and all that nonsense to go up here and not be in our way. Did one of you guys get back here yet? You did. Okay, cool. No, you want to load there. Load there. Oh no, I had it right. Load there. Not that. Customs house, unload anything. Fine. And then I did not save it, did I? Okay. Now we got one on there. Where's the next one coming back at? There you are. And then he'll stop at the depot when we're done. When he's done. We need to go here and get the buses figured out too, don't we? Man, you are just right in the way, aren't you? Let's go across, maybe right here in the middle. Not there, apparently. It's somewhere we can get an actual damn node. Okay, good enough. That should get everybody able to walk from here to everywhere. Perfect. Get to the depot already. There you go. Load has waste. Go to there and unload it all. Okay. Get going. That'll get our little money pump going. Not a whole lot, but it'll work. And then these guys should all run to everywhere they can to go to work. Completely ignoring all the footpaths I put in for them. How nice. And now this has electricity. Can we get a friggin' truck here? Okay. Don't have money and don't have enough money to. There's a fire station down here too. That's weird. Why nobody picked this up? Is there no road to it or something? Oh, well, that would help. Now they'll pick it up. Alright, we'll worry about getting power and shit down there in a minute and starting that up. It's weird, the construction vehicles will always take this first road. These ones always take this road instead. Like this bus will come out of here and go up this road instead of this one. I don't know why. Nope, that one did too. Oh no, he's going somewhere else. Where are you going? Oh, that's our sewer truck, okay. Like, what the hell's that guy doing? Well, we'll have to go with the cheap-ass fire engine for now. Oh, you already had two. Why did I think I hadn't bought any of those already? Okay. I don't think we need 34 firefighters here, though. I'm at 9. Sounds like a better number to me. Alright, back to this thing. How tiny that little guy is. I know the big one there can support like 7,000 people or something ridiculous like that, so. We'll go with the slightly less expensive one, I guess. Wish there was some way to stick this tooltip up so you could see exactly what you're looking at when you're trying to place it. Okay, these two are exactly the same. Or close enough to be functionally the same, I guess. Now, thinking about our road connections, I definitely want this guy right in the middle of the city. But before I do that, let's go ahead and slap a bus station here somewhere, right? We'll give it a little bit of room there. Actually, let's put it on the other side. We won't put it on the other side. Is that going to matter for traffic? Probably not, because we're not going to have too many coming down from over here anyways. Most of it will come from, like, over here. And then we'll have some coming down for industry. I think this will be fine. That way we know where our footpaths are going to be for the bus. And this one will be slightly awkward and offbeat from the other ones. I'd say this is probably completely unnecessary. I just kind of like how it looks more than anything. I don't think we need to do this with the footpaths, but I like how it looks, so we're going to do it. Let's pull that back one. Keep time running so the damn winter will pass and we can actually see what the frack is going on. Like, I wish there was a way to disable the winter without disabling the winter mechanics. Like, I like playing with the heat and all that, but I don't much care for not being able to see a damn thing. Here. Oh, why don't you connect right? There we go. Just for argument's sake, in case we need to later, we'll put these in. Oh, I didn't need one there. Get rid of that. Okay, there's one there. All right, any node cleanup we need to do? I don't think so. There, maybe. That one. That all looks fine. Yep. So there's town center then. All right. Next up, I'm gonna look at, just so we can take a look at it where it's coming, if we're getting anything in. Okay. And how is this doing now? Ah, they're getting the stuff out here. Have a DO start supplying this shit up then. We'll start working on the tracks here. Kind of wanted to get my board supply going first, but that's okay. We can start on this. It's going to take it absolutely forever before it gets done anyways. Move that. I think I'll actually place it down here somewhere. We ain't gonna have enough money for that shit. Not for a while, at least. We can do a small one, maybe. Well, here, what we could do is take one of these guys. You can go over there. Why do you have bricks on you? You'd be all broken and shit. And that should be everything this thing needs, right? Well, no electric components, but we won't need those forever. And we really don't, well, I might need some coal, but the dumper can take care of that. And oil for the fuel. Okay. I think I had an oil truck here somewhere. You. Add you on to there. You can also go onto there and there. Don't unload anything there, and I only want to use little boards. What else we need? Board, steel, prefab, bricks, and fuel and coal. Yeah, that's everything. Oh, you probably need gravel too, don't you? Yeah. Okay. We'll just let that run. We're going to steal one more dumper and let it go over there too. While we're thinking over here, it'll start building our rails. If we activate some of them at least. There we go. And then we'll go through and we'll say we don't want to go any further, probably right about here. Definitely don't want to build all this yet. That's going to be a project for another day. This is probably okay. We can bring it up maybe over here somewhere and do some town unloading and stuff. Or you just run it right through the middle of town and call it good. I don't know. We look at our cargo stuff here for Z22. I think I could convince myself to run that through right here somewhere. And then put the grocery store next to it. And the pub. What else would you have besides that? I think that'd be it. So we're going to do that, let's say. We would probably want to go more on the old south side with the tracks here, right? I want to just get it down here in some way that makes sense. What? Outside map borders? How's that work? We do need a road connection for that thing. And eventually we'll probably want to move people around with the 222. So let's think about maybe a train station for them in here too. Why you no EQ for me? Rude. I got a single one without that road connection. Have it be a ped one like that. There one that's only one? No, because that'd be too easy. Now we could leave a track blank, I guess. Just had the train platform go all the way alongside there. Yeah, that looks more reasonable. I think that'll work. Inside track should be the one on the grid. Except we're going to want that back a little further. That is not what we wanted. Try that again. Get rid of that node. There we go. That looks better. Get rid of those little pieces. See if that's actually the way we want to do that. I suppose. Because we're going to do a crisscross here anyways. Little crisscross applesauce. It is going to make me offset that by one, isn't it? Okay, move it back a little bit. The hell is that nonsense? Okay. So that would be how we get into said town. Now the question is, are we going to be able to do this here? Going out this way. I mean, kind of, yes. All right, I like that. And we got a nice little passenger station here. Oh, I don't want to do the freight station next to it then. Yeah, we don't need that. Need something more like this. No, maybe it's easier. We actually take out this portion a little bit. Oh, traffic jam. Where's that at? You run out of gas again. You did. Why don't you guys fill up before you go? Annoying bastards. Burn that. Burn it down. I mean, I guess he eventually gets there. I don't know. But if you tell them to rebase over here, they forget that they have fuel, that they need fuel. Let's see, what's halfway? Just go by it like as the eagle flies halfway. 4,500. Right there. Cool. Just drop that in there and then let this guy run around and fill it up. I'm not using the DO right now, so it's fine. Know what? I don't think I'm going to even do that. I think we're going to have him fill it from the other side so we don't spend any more of our US dollars that we need for vehicles. We're going to tell this guy here, guess what, buddy? You're going on a drive. Now, the good thing is, this thing carries like 13 tons at a time, so it's only one trip over there. All right, how did we want to do this cargo station here? The thing is, do you even want to put it in here? I don't know. What is that little tiny one? Is it this one? No, that one's the bigger one. There it is. I don't even know if I want to put that guy there. I might just leave it for passengers here for now. We can stick it in here at some point, but I mean, if we think about it, what actually are we supplying over here? Food, alcohol, clothing, electronics, right? Fuel for these guys, maybe? The rest of them just kind of use workers, don't they? Food, meat. I forgot about meat. Yeah, pretty much everything else is just workers. So I don't see a whole bunch of reasoning to bring in like a whole big ass train. Oh, what was that? Where you at? What's this one? The Wuppertal K, huh? Oh, don't care about that. Anyways, back to what I was thinking of. Clinics use fuel. So yes, you do have like 4 or 5 goods that are coming in, but I suppose eventually you'll start bringing in technical services and stuff. Oh yeah, we forgot to do this too. Got to get wood for our logger, right? make us a forest over here. Give him some good logging grounds. Okay, that's about good enough for that. I wonder. You pretty much got all the shit you need, or you should. There he goes. Okay, we'll get him started on that first track. There he is, our little tiny rail builder. What's he waiting for now? Hello, how you doing today? Alright, he's gonna start doing that. That'll take about 6 months. Not in game time either, real time for him to do any of that. Yeah, I think we're just gonna haul in the food and shit other ways. I have no idea. I didn't even bother naming it. I'm very awful when it comes to naming things, so I usually don't even bother. We'll call it whatever this is. Nanya. It's Nanya business. Apparently. Okay, let's see. Start going down the tools here. So, grocery store, we decided medium. Little guy. Okay, that looks like that's going to work to do it this way. Okay, perfect. Now, if we look for this guy, these ones actually don't have any attraction to them. Whereas we do the Spa Cafe, we get that extra attraction score on. Is it just straight? It's just straight attraction though, so it's not like a tourist rating thing that they'll use to satisfy a need, like museums or galleries or whatever, or on these like pools and spas. Now we'll just go with the pub. Maybe. I remember right, one of these guys, I think, was a combined one that we had. Yeah. Industrial storage. Just everything goes in here. Do I care to have a meat storage? I'm pretty sure I do, right? I could be pointed more like that away, I think. And then a little tiny warehouse next to it. Yeah, it's a fun game. I like it. You got like this one here. Only holds about what? 70 tons of stuff. You can go really small. I don't think I need 500 tons of crops here or food and stuff here. Go with this one. It conveniently should go right here as well. Nice and easy. No, nobody said to do that. Don't do that. Nobody wanted your opinion on where the damn road goes. Don't you give me that shit. It fits here. Don't care what you're saying. See, he told you it fit. Game just didn't want to admit it did. Yeah, that actually works pretty nicely there. I'm okay with this. Alright, so that takes care of the grocery store. Next. Pub. Oh, it needs a thing in the back. It needs a thing in the back. A connection. That'd be awesome if you just stick it in there and be like, okay, right to the warehouse it goes. Get that connection first. And put these back in here. Clean up any nonsense that got left behind. Okay, we're good there. Now we'll put the pub in. Mm-hmm. 5 and 35. I think I just like the little baby kiosk better. Or the regular pub. I think it's pretty big though, isn't it? I would be inclined to say annoyingly big. So itty bitty little kiosk it is. And put it like right here. More annoying things not getting an azimuth on a footpath. Like, no, I need to know how big that damn footpath is and what the curvature is on it, damn it. Build things half-assed around here. He says as he builds things half-assed around here. Yeah, I like that. And then your alcohol storage can be here too, so that's all good. Well, I don't know if we'll need it there or not, but... doesn't have a connection to it, so you'd have to supply it with something else anyways, but... oh, do we go theater or do we go cinema? I think as far as heat and stuff goes, they're exactly the same. And speaking of which, we should probably put in some idea of networks here. This thing is freaking awesome, though. I love that mod. Just a little tiny transformer. Goes basically anywhere. I'm imagining we'll probably want at least a couple per thing here, just so we have backups in case of fire. Things like that. So if we were running it the sensible way, which we probably won't, it's going to come through here. Just means you're going to need a bunch of switching in here, right? That's not going to work, so we're going to be able to get the pole in there that way. I mean, we could run these first. We need 2, or do we need 6? We'll definitely probably want to do a pass-through on the power going through here. So we'll want this big switch, I think. Somewhere's up here, I guess. And come from over there and right about here somewhere, huh? Good enough. Okay, that's that one. Now we can put this little guy here somewhere. Well, that didn't work at all. Maybe we need to turn that thing. There we go. And we'll probably have to move those wires a little bit, but there's power there now. That's the important part, right? And we'll just say the other one's gonna go right about here, I guess, huh? And if we want more, we can put another one here, over here. Wow, it looks like I actually can run straight power lines. Amazing! So for right now, we're calling that power. The other thing we need to do is, of course, get the high voltage lines sent over this way. And I don't hate just building a big-ass straight line of them. Like I said, I don't hate it. Don't love it, don't hate it. I am slightly indifferent to that positioning. All right, you have 2 small connections, which I am not doing. And you're going to take 5.8 tons of coal. 20 workers. Now, the thing is, where we're probably going to want to put that is over here. Because there should be, if I remember right, was doing a little prospecting very, very early on when I was on this. There we go. Thank you for letting me know I need a free excavator to terraform. I appreciate it. I forget where the rest of it is, like way over here. Ah, right there. There's a lot. There's a decent amount in here for sure. It's all kind of right in this area. But there's a little patch right here we can use to maybe start for our first plant or whatever. We even have the tiny coal mine. Now that can maximum do 4.2 tons of coal ore per worker. Okay. So you get about 80 tons of coal out of 20 workers. That sounds like a pretty damn good deal for that one. But we're just going to slap that down there just so we remember where it is. I don't think we're going to get any more out of here. So we just need the one. And this guy can do 20 tons of coal ore to produce 10 tons of coal. Either one. Or you could do a regular one, which takes 20 workers and produces 160 tons, but uses more power, more pollution, more garbage, all that good stuff. Now, the only thing is this doesn't have oh, yeah, it does. There it is. I was like, does this not have a conveyor? This is just an in theory thing up here. In theory, we could do this. Right? Oh, he doesn't have an aggregate output, though, does he? Does the regular one? Good question. Oh, yeah. It definitely does. Okay. Nope, no output there for aggregate. But what we could do is just use this little guy here. Just as a starter plant. Is it worth it? Probably not. It looks cute though. Does almost no pollution too. And not much power as well. And you could definitely get your heater working with that. Now, how far away is that from our little town here? What I'm thinking is we could put this in up here, have the heater, you know, like right there somewhere, but not necessarily right there. We still need to get some friggin' excavators. Right. Something like that. I forgot. Are you guys doing your job over here? Or are you just parked? You're just parked. How about it? Which have we made from, yeah, we made a couple grand from the West in the last few years. That's gonna make it really hard to get trucks eventually, but mostly we're just kind of killing time right now anyways, waiting for that stuff to, some of the other stuff to get invented. This guy's getting things done. Okay. That would actually kind of be perfect. All right, 375 for those ones. Damn, that's a lot of power use on them bad boys. I'm gonna say 380 on them is how far they reach, huh? Do we need the big boy? How much do you cook a day? So you have a 300 tank. I mean, as far as I remember, you just build the big one so you don't have to screw with it later. Where do you gigajoules of heat? I have no idea how much hot water that produces, right? Beats me. But I think we're far enough away there was the point. So we could have this here. Or basically anywhere along here. I think for the start, though, we'll have it just kind of sitting right next to this thing here. We're just going to make a pollution cloud from hell over here, though. I do believe that was what I was looking for to show up. That's a track builder. Apparently somebody's having an epidemic. Good thing it's not us. But this guy, I think, is an excavator. Where did I have them at? There they are. That it is. Also 13 grand we don't have. Well, we'll get there eventually, but it's good to know that we actually have access to an excavator now. Yeah, I'm not opposed to having the heat pump over here. How much is that versus this one? Oh, wow. I didn't realize just how much more this guy produces. 30 gigajoules, which is 140. Damn. The other nice thing about putting it right here, though, is we can also staff it with all these guys that are just getting dumped here for the incinerator, which is not a bad deal. Heat pipes going that way is fine. Storage can come in the back there. I'm okay with that. I might get lucky and there'd be a node I could erase there and it wouldn't look like crap, but so much for that idea. There we go, that looks better. Now, as far as a storage for you, we have a little baby aggregate one here somewhere. Okay, I guess we do have a baby aggregate storage. I forgot I even got that thing. I mean, it holds just about the right amount. It doesn't have an unloader, though, which makes me the Sag. What are your options? Over here or over here, huh? I think that works okay. Then until we get something going, we can just import from the customs house right to here. Super simple and easy. Almost no drive time involved. Workers will come right off this bus station, so that should keep it always staffed easily for the time being. And then once we get the town running, we just run a bus line over here. And this is all staffed back up. Pollution-wise, we should be okay, I think. Yeah, the closest one would be like 800 meters at the least. So we just, as long as we maybe don't put housing in this corner. And it won't run all the time either. I think I'm okay with that. So that's that guy. Get some piping built for it, I guess, huh? I have no idea how much these things put out, though. So, we'll have to figure it out. Anyways, I'll be back in just a minute. I gotta go get some dinner ordered and stuff, so give me about 10 minutes. I will be back. All right, so it ends up that my wife had to go get dinner and stuff, so or isn't going to be able to go get dinner, so I got to go get it and everything. So I will be back probably in a couple hours, but I'm going to take off for a bit, and then we'll continue in maybe an hour or two. So thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next time.